Enemies ban. We got Roman's first pick, Magyar's pick. Oh god. Gots.
That's not what worries me. What worries me is that there's certain players that we didn't see yet, and like it's getting even more narrow and narrow by each set, and we like
Yeah, we have like
they have to be somewhere.
Chris and I hope this is
Yeah,
both of them.
especially Chris and Maxi,
Chris
but
and
this is
Maxi.
not Chris and this is not Maxi. That's neither of them, if you ask me.
I don't know, I could see Gots. We got Gots Wu Japanese. Roman's first pick for Fennec Fox.
Okay,
the rest of the draft
so,
isn't really Chris, but the Roman's first pick.
For the Civs, I think if Dravidian is open, he would always pick Dravidians.
Yeah.
Chris, like he would immediately pick that. And also, I'm not sure if Chris would pick like hybrid maps. I think Chris would pick like Sunburn, Old Forest, Desert Void, and whatnot. And he had the opportunity. His first pick was a hybrid map, so.
I do like how Jackal is like shot in the dark trying to catch Chris and Maxi, Cumans and Vietnamese ban, and then just kittens at the end.
That's yeah, good. Like that's the one generic, and then there's two target bans, yes. So, the Hunts as a second pick sticks out to me for Jackal.
That is pretty big.
Very common thing, yeah.
Let me check the profiles. Hold on. Yeah, someone was Huns.
Yeah, Dino, but I think we've seen Dino. I mean, draft-wise, it looks Dino, but the maps don't. The maps don't look Dino, so.
Not that draft.
Okay, I have a feeling of nah, maybe not.
To be fair, also the a lot of the non-hybrid maps were banned, so like I guess they did first pick Desert Paradise, but there's only so many maps they have to choose eventually.
There's one thing I have a feeling of who Fennec Fox might be.
Okay.
That's the first draft that could give our base vibes to me.
Oh,
that's
the Magyar's second pick?
Not only the Magyars, not just that, but I know that Arbase has played a lot of Desert Paradise and Canyon Lake in practice and the show match. So that's just maps that Arbase doesn't practice as much, but those are the maps he has seen already. So he might be like, yeah, I have an idea what to play there. Maybe I'll just pick them.
Oh yeah, I see the colors. I'll change Fennec Fox. I'm sorry, you're gonna go red. You can go yellow. I'll go blue yellow. Here we go. Game 1 of set 2. I'm here with Zardas. Holy, what are these houses? We got our second set for Secret Desert today. And on Dry River yet again for game 1 this time though. Jackal in the south here in the blue on the Japanese. Fennec Fox in the north in the yellow on the Romans. This is a nice matchup.
Yes.
Whoa. Hold on.
And there's already something
that
might give away a little bit.
Oh, we had some hockey. Oh yeah, because they're on new accounts.
Yes.
Yeah, they had a lot of pauses here.
The chatting might give away stuff.
Yeah, do you know what? This is so true. I've been noticing this in my crash course. Why is it such a pain to import hotkey profiles in Age of Empires 2?
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. It was such a pain in the ass when
we figured it out eventually, but I had two players who wanted my hotkeys. Good God, it was like a full hour trying to figure out how to get it to copy over without. Whoa, that needs to be fixed.
Okay, so that might have told us a little bit. Maybe someone who hasn't done it before as well.
Oh yeah, maybe.
But the thing is, I think we agreed to make new accounts for everyone, so this might apply for any of the players in any way. So, yes, I like this generation of Dry River. That's like the north to south generation. And
yeah, the one we had yet last game as well.
Yeah, true, but this I like this even more because this is very straightforward, like very straight through the middle.
Yeah, literally.
The deer is definitely better for Jackal though because he has the deer and the fish in one spot.
Yeah.
While Fennec Fox like has the deer sort of to the right, which I mean he could go to the ponds to the left. There's a little bit of deer there too, but yeah, I mean a little bit of an advantage I'd say in map generation. Although all the golds are forward for Jackal, which is not the case for Fennec Fox. So a little bit of a trade-off.
Yeah, we do have a nice safe one. Japanese Romans, though. I think, hopefully, we're going to see some more identifiable players here, because I was at a loss the whole time last set.
I mean,
Whoa.
there's one thing I'm gonna go out of my way now, and I'm gonna tell you, both players will do man at arms here. I
Yeah,
think that's not a big surprise.
I don't think you need to be a prophet to know that.
Yeah, I'm not
Holy.
a prophet exactly, but this is kind of obvious. And yeah, this map is, I think, the most solved of the tournament, arguably, in terms of how you want to approach that. I hate this mill from Jackal, by the way. He's trying to do well. I think it's fine if you want to catch everything with one mill. Then I guess
Yeah,
it's
he
fine.
wants
But
to.
you're Japanese. Like you can build 2 mills. It's fine. That's what
Yeah.
Japanese are for. And yeah, if there's one map that's solved in terms of meta and opening, and where you want to play meta and arms almost like always, it's this map. So yeah.
It didn't translate. Oh, it didn't send over your delete all hotkey in HSC. Yeah, it did something else for my. Trying to remember, something didn't copy. Like we figured out the copying for my Crash Course guys, but then randomly like 1 or 2 hotkeys didn't copy over. I don't know. It's very, very sketchy with AV2.
Inconsistent? Yeah.
And it's crazy that like the crazy shit you have to do is still faster than doing it manually because it would take so goddamn long to do it manually. You may remade them from scratch, Lori? No way. Dude,
Remember?
like
We have a little bit of a scout fight. Fennec Fox is losing scout HP, now turning around. Nice micro, both players trying to let the devil lie in details. We do see barracks forward from both players going up roughly at the exact same time. Actually, Fennec Fox is going up 1 will later, but Japanese can be crazy fast with their builds. Actually, no, Fennec Fox is up earlier, no?
yeah.
Yes, he is.
Island
That's
Pipe
weird.
is fairly nice. A little bit slipping for Jackal, but we're still not too bad.
That's a little sloppy for both players there. It's only Dark Age. Maybe the scout fight taking a little bit of attention away, and also it's game 1 of a big tournament, right? So probably the
Yeah.
nerves and whatnot playing a
That's
big
what I
role
was
there too.
thinking for Antelope last set, but it just God, it kept getting away from him.
Like I can relate so much. Why would you go for that gold? Maybe you just want a
Yeah.
tower for Jackal. I mean, if you have your gold next to your wood line, one tower kind of defends everything, so I kind of get it. And then you can just always fall back towards your GC gold, so I don't mind it too much. Now the thing is, yeah, I lost my train of thought. We do see militia begin created.
No, it's so good.
Yeah.
We're pretty even now. 2 vills ahead is pretty crazy. We are Japanese, but gonna have some classic man at arms fighting. Fennec Fox is just up so much faster though. Wait,
Yeah,
what
that's
did?
where the 2 vills. That's where the 2 vills come from, by the
Yeah,
way. That's the uptime, and we are going to equalize on that roughly because he is going to be up later as well, and we are going to have a big man-at-arm clash, and that can snowball so hard. Like if you have army advantage in early game, that can snowball out of control.
yeah. In these, like what we saw happen to Antelope, like you fall
Yes.
back, try to get the range up, then your range gets pressured, and it's like just constant slipping
Yes,
further and further
exactly.
behind.
Because if you get an early army advantage, you push your opponent's villagers off the fish, and then you have even more army because they're not on fish anymore, and then it's just all falling apart. So I'm waiting for the clash. It might be a quick game 1.
See, I mean, we're being distracted in the middle long enough. I don't know what Yellow is doing here. Yellow's more focused on the. I don't know if I like this. I mean, I guess.
Yellow is punishing blue for being up later, though, immediately jumping on that scout. That
Yeah, that's
scout should
nice.
not have been that out in the open, and yellow is just faster through everything. The Vills have to abandon the shorefish. We didn't even drop the food off. No, they're
Damn.
still carrying the food. That's terrible.
My blue is at least hanging back until the upgrade. We have the numbers, at least for the minute. There is a 4th man arms on the way from Yellow.
It's the 5th militia for blue now. We're going for 5 men-at-arms. Compared to the Romans, who are also adding in their 5th now. This is crazy.
It's going to be rough. Archery ranges added at home for Yellow. Going for the early blacksmith first for blue instead of a range. Trying to win just with the man at arms. Yeah, look, we're trying to hold back 5 seconds for a man at arms upgrade. We might take this fight. Hold back.
Okay, so actually, I've never done the math, but there's probably some people in chat who know who wins. If it's Roman men at arms with with 2 armor, or if it's Japanese with the faster attack.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, how
I
much?
think the armor is crazy.
On 45 HP. Yeah, the armor has to be crazy. I've never done it. Like, I've never had that matchup before.
Even without
Actually,
the armor,
if
like
the barracks,
Blue's about to lose
if
his
the barracks
barracks.
goes down, if the barracks goes down, this game's over because we're never gonna be able to outproduce then.
Let's see, we're about to get a
Reinforcements.
live
Oh my
testing.
god. Yeah,
Yellow
they
is
hurt me,
definitely
and the
crushing.
Romans are dominating here.
No, armor is disgustingly strong.
Holy crap! I think I've gotten my
Wow.
answer, and the
Yeah.
barracks is down.
Blue had
Meaning
no chance. That's GG. That's so brutal.
This
So
barracks,
brutal.
this barracks going down means we have no defense for this.
Oh.
We are rushing up 2 more barracks.
Double barracks, and we actually have fish that yellow hasn't noticed yet, and yellow might take a while to notice. The scout's still out there, but it's not actually scouting, it's chilling with the man at arms.
We have to think. I mean, I expect the tower to go up on that golden wood now. That's why we went there in the first place, right? Like to defend this with 1 tower. There has to be a tower coming up. You can't tell me that there's not.
Maybe it's going to be last minute. I mean, yellow is content to just push the wood line.
Are we not noticing, or what are we doing? If we're breaking in here, this is game over. Instead, we're running. I mean, yeah, it's kind of scary.
Oh, trap? No, maybe you can't trap. If your man arms will break back out, it's super easy, but...
I don't think you can. I mean, we do have a lot of fish in the middle still, but this game seems over.
There's no gold. That was the gold with the mining camp on it as well.
Yes, this is...
No, blue is not ready to give up. Look, we're going for a far left gold. Very optimistic. I mean, it's game 1. This is like a Viper mode where you're like, okay, I'm dead. I'm just going to like warm up now for the next like 10 minutes and see if I can get a bit looser for game 2. Well, I mean...
Yeah, if you play on here, it's just to get a little bit warmed up and to... I mean, you don't know how your opponent's economy looks, right? Like,
yeah, anything that could be possible until you know how strong they actually are.
Yeah, that's true. Like, they could still mess up. They could be housed the entirety of the game. They could just not create any villagers. You never know. So yeah, I don't mind it too much. And now we tower for that
gold.
1 gold to the left. That's a little too late. That tower belonged on the gold and the wood to the right. That is
I will say,
I agree with.
Yellow's mistake here, he's done this amazingly, but Yellow's mistake is this scout just sitting with the man at arms. Like, you have to know that these vills are out here.
I think what Yellow wants to do is to block with the scout. At least that's what a lot of people do when they play man at arms. They just hover with their scout, and now he sees the mill. Yeah. Okay, all he has to do is turn his army around and go there.
Oh no, we did tower. Sorry, I forgot. We already did tower. No, this is game. Did he notice though? He's not even looking.
I mean, he should have. This is auto scout. It looks like it. Like he just runs to the right randomly. I mean, he did scout it. Once he sees it, you send all your army there. There's nothing in defense. And he's up to Castle Age, by the way.
Yeah. Ah, this is game. He is going full double production, but once the man arms are here, wait, look at the numbers we actually got back to. We're going to be up to 9, maybe 10 by the time these hit. Upgrades are kind of in. We have armor and attack versus Romans double armor. Maybe attack is enough to make Japanese a little bit better. Here we go. We're getting completely pushed off the food now.
The thing is, we have too many units. That's just way too many units. There's no way in which we can... some weak man-at-arms in there. If we kill those first, which we're kind of doing an amazing job.
I think we actually can take this back. There's 7. Now it's 5-5.
He might be able with the reinforcements. Maybe the Dalveric.
He's got this actually. There.
That's crazy.
Holy, is this enough time just to breathe? Now Castle's going to hit like a truck, but now the army's reset.
This was Defender's advantage on this play. Like, textbook Defender's advantage with the 2 barracks in the same...
Oh, now we go straight back. All the man-arms we have left send straight forward to Yellow.
The thing is, Yellow should wait for Castle. I mean, you cannot really wait, like, you have to defend, but it's unfortunate he threw his army away before Castle Age hit. And we are losing a lot of men-at-arms.
Yeah, they're actually doing fairly well.
We have to buy a little bit of more time here. The villager count is evened up, but that's because Fennec Fox spent all the time to go Castle Age, so... Still, this doesn't look as clean as Fennec Fox probably hoped.
Second armor, longsword, it's gonna be crazy.
Like, the Japanese man-at-arms will deal like 1 damage to those.
Yeah, it's actually like so sad. Little damage they're doing. I thought they would do better than this. What's up, Lexi? How are you doing? I think Jackal has actually done a great time. I think he to be fair, like 2 minutes ago when we were saying it, he was thinking, oh, I'll just play it out to like warm up. But now he's like, hold on, wait, do I actually have a chance here? He's like,
But in reality,
surprised.
he doesn't. In reality, he probably doesn't. Like, now the upgrades are in, and Fennec Fox has the better unit, and he has Castle Age, and Jackal will never reach Castle Age himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is still over.
it's over.
But a good pushback.
That was a sick game. At least, like it, I thought it was completely over. It turns out he had some chances, but Roman's gonna Roman.
Jackal is going for the feudal age all in now with the next barracks.
Yeah.
Anyway. I mean,
wait, what,
catching
really?
up to the
Oh,
Castle
he
Age
is,
is
yeah.
impossible at this point.
Fair.
But,
Oh, Kiki, what's up, Kiki? I did cast your game. I don't know if you were around earlier. The one that you, I promised you like a month ago. I finally could cast it. It was a nice set, and I don't, like, what do you call it? Blue doesn't feel tilted. It does feel like he's like, all right, I'm lost. I'll just play this out to you know, get the reps in.
yeah, probably. There's no chance he can contest his army now. This is Roman.
Oh, look, he's fighting with Vils like
Roman
he knows it's over.
Longswords.
Oh my god, they're melting, cutting hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Villager count is even now.
GG.
Dropping, and there's.
That was a nice game. I don't even think it was so one-sided. Blue had a chance, but yellow played it really well.
That is true.
Is this live, Beekeeper? No.
Lucas, sorry?
No, Beekeeper's just asking, is this live? They're Rex no one has seen, but technically no, it's not live.
And I am getting, with this end screen statistic, I do know who Fennec Fox is, I think.
Oh, you think?
I do know who Fennec Fox is, yes.
Who do you think? Did you cheat and look at APM?
No, so first of all, APM, it is a part of the game. I don't mind looking at it and bringing it up. I just don't want APM to be like the main topic to guess.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. I don't
it
mind
really
looking
makes people
at it.
stick
I
out.
don't mind. It's impossible to. I just don't want it to be the main thing you look at. But it is a part of it, and that's 24 APM, and we picked water maps. This is Huggy. This is...
Okay, that sounded very confident from you. I don't think we saw enough from Blue.
24 APM is super low, and we picked... There's someone else with that APM?
I do think as well,
makes sense, I guess.
We'll know when we see further games, but Jackal feels at least able to contend with Huggy, because while that was dominant, like he seemed very calm under pressure, maybe a little bit too calm. The tower I don't think should have been where it was, but
like with the opening for Romans, I thought maybe like R-base or something, because he likes to play Men at Arms too.
But yeah, we were thinking Blue could be R-base.
R-base has like double the APM.
Yeah.
And Fennec Fox is low APM, and oh wait, actually let me look at a different stat. It was close to 2 minutes of idle time for Fennec Fox. That's not too much for a map like this. So it might be... I mean, I'm not saying this is 100% Huggy, but that's a big indicator.
Yeah.
Like, he picked maps where demos are good, like water maps or like hybrid maps, and low APM. That's all I'm gonna say. That's where I base my guess off, at least.
I can see it. All right, we got game one, at least. I think, even though that was kind of snowballed, I think there's going to be a close set. They seemed pretty good match for each other, at least. Until it went.
I just want to know what Ghost Rider thinks who else this could be with this low of an APM. I can't think of anyone.
Oh, Spaz, maybe you think is maybe Spaz's wild card.
Spaz with the low APM. I mean, Spaz would fit. Low APM, crazy aggression forward with Romans. I wouldn't put it past him, honestly. Yes.
Let me see if I can.
Spaz would make sense as a wildcard pick here. Yeah.
See if there's anyone else I'm not considering.
I mean, there is a wild card, so
Spaz's wild card would be great. That it would even like fit. I don't know who else it could be.
Honestly,
I'm just annoyed because it's not Chris or Maxi, and I wanted to cast Chris or Maxi, which means
they both have to be. They both have to be coming tomorrow then.
Yeah.
No, honestly, right. I don't think Dizzy has a co-caster for tomorrow, so maybe you just ask her.
Maybe I jump in.
I mean, I was supposed to cast with her, but I don't know if it's gonna work with my job. So if you just hop into Dizzy's stream, you can. They have to be tomorrow unless they are
Yeah, they just
Not
dropped out.
playing
Or they were like
themselves.
doing a crazy normal play, pretending this whole time we've
And
already
that's
seen him.
crazy. Like it's 99.9% sure that we are going to see both tomorrow.
That'd be
That
so
is
good.
so sad. Like we've just been waiting all the time.
Here we go. Game 2. Come on, Jackal. You got your Huns. I want to see what you can do. We got Bedouins here. I like Bedouins. I don't know why a lot of people don't like African clearing, but Bedouins is just super powered African clearing. Where's your TC? We only have one TC. Okay. Fennec
We
Fox.
don't have one.
Here
Okay,
we go.
now we
Here we go.
got
Here we go.
one.
Okay. Thank God. I just couldn't see it. Right. We're on Bedouins for game 2. Jackal in the south. In the blue on the Huns. Fennec Fox kind of close. This is definitely close enough to have some pressure.
The
In the yellow
start
on the
looks
Berbers.
definitely looks better for Fennec Fox in this game as well because his TC went up earlier and he had 3 wills on it immediately. Plus, there's a gold right next to it. So all of
Yeah.
these 3 factors already put Fennec Fox in a good position. But the thing with Huns on these maps is you get all the sheep that you ever wanted. That's such a great bonus for the Huns here.
Yeah, true.
Um,
And also, I like that we have the woodline. The woodlines. Actually, no. To be fair, I was about to argue for Jackal's case. Jackal is going to have a really hard problem with gold in this game. Gold,
that is
yeah,
kind of true. Yeah,
gold is
which can happen on
pretty
these
far
maps.
away. This is. I
Yeah, but
honestly
that's a
think this is
really-
how.
That's a reoccurring theme in this map. that
Yeah,
you can
Bedouins
get
does this a lot.
unlucky with your,
I don't know. Is it the generation or maybe
No,
you
the
should?
generation is kind of fine, and sometimes does these weird like square things that you see to the top right. That's the new patch, by the way. That's nothing wrong with the map script itself.
Oh yeah, I see this.
And
It's like a
but
ball
there's no
patch
resources
on
missing
the
because
sand.
it has standard resources. They're scattered around, like sometimes more close, sometimes more scattered around the map. But well, nothing
It
you can do
happens.
about
I
it.
feel like it happens more often on Bedouins than African clearing for some reason, even though they're so similar. But I do see this happen a lot when Bedouins comes in. One player
Yeah.
just gets
The
crushed on
thing
gold.
is, here's a little bit of trivia, as both players play their Dark Age. When I came up with the maps for this tournament, I went for African clearing because I thought the map looked
Ooh.
better to me. The map looked more balanced, and the entirety of all players almost was like, "Nah, let's go Bedouins.
Oh
Kick
really?
that shit. Let's go."
Yeah,
Bedouins.
people don't
Yeah.
like African clearing. I like it when it's on the
And
ladder.
I was like, okay, let's go to Bedouins. So if people complain now, that's their own fault. Man.
The only reason I like African clearings more is the degenerate is that you can fish boom in African clearing. You can't in Bedouins.
Yeah, and it feels a little bit more dynamic. And there was this Bedouins version for a long time where all the lakes and woodlands were like super symmetric and like it was just a repeat pattern, so to speak. And I like this version more. The only thing I don't like is that there's no elevations, which
This
African
is-
clearing does have.
I feel like this is a super
So-
early lumber camp for Jackal. When you
Why
have
is it
your
forward?
TC,
I guess it's forward because there's no better position to put it in.
but you have your TC.
I don't know.
I don't see like you could use this wood for another
Yeah,
mill.
that's a
if you
little early.
wanted.
I agree. You don't necessarily need that.
Maybe he
You're
doesn't.
rushing up a house for Fennec Fox. That's a little
Ooh.
sloppy.
This is Jackal's map, isn't it? I didn't actually check whose home map it was.
This is Jackal's home map. Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. Yes, he picked Bedouins first, actually. Yeah. I mean, Bedouins is one of those maps where what are these villagers doing? Oh, they're just expanding to more shorefish. Didn't we see
Nice.
the shorefish to the left? No, we didn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. There is a
Oh,
shorefish,
no,
but we
yeah,
missed
I
it.
see what you mean.
Only just now.
Yeah, the
scouting it.
sheep.
Yeah. So what I was
Oh,
about to
they
say is,
both went lumber camp actually. This is. I mean, sorry.
yeah.
For Fennec Fox, it makes more sense because the TC placement, he could have got a TC on the woodfall. Oh, the Hunnic horse just suicided under the TC.
Oh, that's terrible.
Um,
There were so many more sheep to be gathered.
oh, Jackal
that's
just
terrible.
says, all right, Jackal me confirmed. Just said,
That's the-
damn,
like,
the
honestly,
same time I did.
That's the best bonus that Civ has on this map. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
it is.
That's a disaster. He should have like 10 sheep under his TC in 5 minutes, and now he has 0. I mean,
As
there is
two-
shorefish, so this map forgives it a little bit, but still, that's not great.
Rough.
At least we know where he is, though.
All right, we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. Thanks for waiting. Crash. Just straight up OBS crash. I just said recording too much to the OneDrive, but we're back. We didn't miss much. That's the benefit of recordings. We're hitting feudal age. Jackal still has no access to gold. We're moving closer to gold. We're getting a mill out on this remote patch. Oh yeah, Fennec is going for a market first. We want to get up.
Yeah, a little bit of a not the greatest build because we are missing a lot of wood for the second building, and we don't have that many on the resource. I mean, I guess we just buy a little bit of wood and rush up the blacksmith too, or
Yeah.
a range or a stable, depending on what's his building of choice is. It is a blacksmith. I don't know what the barracks is for then. Maybe just to go for some spears to defend the scouts. Actually, that's of course that's a reason if you expect your opponent to go scouts.
He maybe thought he was going to play feudal and then was like, hold on, my resources are actually way better than I realized. And was like,
I think no wait, I think the barracks came up when he didn't know that his opponent was going fast feudal too, so yeah. But there are scouts on the map.
Yeah,
we don't
they're
have
actually hitting.
The scouts have found the mill. There's no spear in sight, and this is a very fragile fight. This is only 5 vills. The scout could clean everything if we're not careful. The second will go down, and Jackal is putting up a fight in this series, and he's coming back to life.
Let's go, Jackal. This is what you need to do as well. With Jackal's map, like, you need gold secured and you need to fight. Market is being added back home. We have blacksmith as well. So castle, I mean, we're still the gold.
Are on the way to castle age already, so that's a little bit of a damper.
Yeah, stable being added. And you can't really... I mean, you can swing in here and get some hits on these vills in the Swordfish. We have spearmen now, but they're not... Okay, now they're on the way.
Oh, Jackal is... not too far behind. The great thing long term is, the spear, that's not a great fight for Jackal. He lost one scout and a lot of HP on the second one. Oof, the scout just barely lives. Okay, the one saving grace long term for Jackal is that the Berber player does not have any stone in close proximity to his TC.
Yeah, true.
So he's not gonna get towards that unit that soon, but the problem is it's still Berbers who have cheaper camels and cheaper knights, so it's still gonna be a pain.
I do notice Jackal is final on gold. We took the further one, which is nice. It probably will take longer to be found. But yeah, we got blood mines on the way in for...
Like, he really has the rough gen here in this case. On a rough TC spot, rather. So.
Yeah, castle, I mean, we're not too far away, but knights are going to be on the way. I think this still, again, Fennec is in the lead, but...
Yeah, if you reach Castle Age earlier as Berbers, some knights for the power spike is always good, and I think after that you transition to camels at some point. But if you're up earlier, knights is a great choice. Because there's not really any feudal age unit that can defend it properly, not even spears, because knights are just way too strong. And yeah, that one spear is probably just going to go... You should just 1v1 that spear, honestly. Like, maybe not if the second one comes. Quick walls coming out to save the villagers.
Nice, actually great quick walls.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get a castle age.
Buying enough time.
This could have been much worse.
There's still the problem that we need a unit now for the Huns player, and we decide to go for a second barracks. So the Huns, the Civ that has one of the best mobility units, or the best mobility units in the game, is forced to play pikemen and castle age, and that just doesn't feel great. Like, both Civs have cheaper units, and only the Berbers get to use their bonus, and Huns are forced to play pikes. That's not good.
Yeah.
That's really
the second TC this early is a little bit of a big ask for yellow, but we already have army.
I do get it though. You have to secure some gold. I do get that TC. You have to get some gold.
Oh, what I meant yellow. For sorry, Fennec
yellow.
Fox.
Oh, sorry. Yes. No, I hate that TC. Yeah, sorry.
Jackal, I agree with. This is a really good TC.
Jackal is a great TC.
Is maybe giving up the castle power spike. We have a bit of an army. But it's a big drain on your eco to get the second TC this quick.
The late game should still be fine for Berbers, but I think that TC should maybe be towards the top, towards like the gold, the woodline, more shorefish, the stone. I really don't like that TC. And it makes me doubt that this might actually be the person I thought it might be.
Oh, Huggy guest being abandoned. Right, now we got pikes. We can't really fight these.
Not straight up abandoned, maybe... I mean, sometimes it's easy to call such things from the outside. And when you're in the game, your head goes like 1600 miles an hour.
Yeah.
An hour, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And
who was on the player profile for crazy bases? Because look at Yellow's base layout right now. It's
crazy bases is,
cramped to say the least. The siege
I mean,
workshop being added
Nando.
in the middle
It's
there
not
is.
Nando. It's not
Oh,
Nando.
someone had like chaotic bases. Who was it? Let me see.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Was it Perkins? Maybe I don't know.
It was
Was it Perkins? No.
someone did have
Or
chaotic bases. Dino.
yeah, yeah, true Dino. But no, I think
Oh, Dino. Sorry, I
we've
thought it was
seen
Dino.
Dino already. I think we've seen Dino already. Unless we are completely off again. There are some cavalry units now under Blue's TC, and he's managing to get a good value with them, because a lot of villagers died there, even though they were close to the TC. That's not great.
Oh, we're gonna find the second TC, but then we're getting the value. Oh no, hold on, not gonna be seen. I was gonna say this TC getting justified because if the knights found these skull villagers without a TC here, this is just game over.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to risk, at this point, you kind of have to risk the expansion with your villagers. I mean, you saw the knights going to the left, so you can assume that you might be safe to the right. The problem is, however, the pikes will not achieve anything, because this map is all about mobility. I hate that he went pikes here.
But I don't know, maybe the plan is switch to CA, but then the longer the game goes, the more likely they're gonna get to
Yeah, but the
Camel
thing is,
Archer.
if you delay CA that much, that's a unit you have to mass, and if you start
Yeah.
that late, you'll never get the mass up. That's the main problem that I see. This is not a great fight for yellow.
Ooh, looked away from it, I think. We're gonna add knights as well for Jackal.
It's
better
not
than
the
pikes.
highest. It's not the highest APM. Actually, I think those two might be the two lowest APM players we've seen so far. Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, at least for Fennec Fox, the other guy was like 39 in the first game. It's so hard to get a grasp. I really hate this TC. And now we're farming on Bandweens. Oh, come on.
Oh god.
Yeah, I hate what Yellow's doing there. I really hate it. We have all the map control in the world. We have knights and camels versus pikes. We can TC the
Whoa.
whole map if we wanted to.
Huge expansion. Hold on. Jackal's going 4 TCs.
I mean, Biscuits, yes, but there's no point for him. He has all the map control in the world. He has faster villagers. There's no point why you shouldn't just go and mill the shorefish and TC to the top, as he's finally doing right now. God bless. He's finally TCing there.
Oh yeah, that's what you see.
And
Yeah, Dino is unconfirmed because we're on 4 TCs.
honestly, Jackal going for a 4th TC? Okay. That's a boomer. Shades of Arbase? No. I don't know.
Would be, I mean...
Now we're fighting the pike.
This is such a crazy game.
Oh, that's a great engagement for Blue there, with a lot of pikes and knights. And Blue is pulling ahead in villagers now. Fennec Fox kind of very... Oh, look at Fennec Fox's base. That's 6 scorpions! For what?
Oh my god. Yo, because he's assuming... No, like, to be fair...
Is he afraid?
No, I think he is assuming the CA are being masked somewhere, maybe that he can't see.
Yeah,
Or he's just like...
paranoid.
He has to be. That's definitely...
He's super paranoid. I mean,
yeah.
they might be for the pikes too, but against pikes, you don't need a defense. Like, he's handling these scorpions defensively. Against pikes, you don't need defensive scorpions. If you
No,
go
I think-
offensively, then you need the scorpions. But
I think they are being made to hold off CA he thinks are coming before he can get to castle.
yeah, that seems a little paranoid and a little scared, if even. Like, that's a little weird. And Jackal is playing the map a little better for now. He doesn't have the mobility units for now. We are switching into every single economy upgrade underneath the planet, and Husbandry is coming in, Bloodlines is coming in. Jackal is slowly taking control of this game, because
Oh,
Fennec
hold on.
Fox seems to be way too scared.
We are getting pushed to be here though with the Scorpions. There's a Mangonel coming to pressure this 4 TC.
That is true.
It actually
it's still
can't
a
really be
hard-
defended from by
It's still a
Jackal.
hard unit. It's still a hard unit to deal with as the Hans player, but definitely delayed your power spike.
I think you have to give up the CC. You actually can't hold this as Jackal.
That is true. This is Arbase, he just CCs the next spot, which he can't because he's out of stone.
It was an ambitious TC.
Yeah. especially since we knew that yellow was towards that edge of, or like towards that side of the map. It's kind of a little bit weird.
Yellow actually 11 on stone. We want that castle so
There's
bad.
such a great TC placement between the two TCs that blue already has to the left, but like there's a gold, there's a woodline, and there's like shorefish. That's a perfect spot for a TC actually. Like next to the stone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I see. TC gone down, but yeah, vill count is pretty decent for Jackal.
And the thing is, I still don't know how Jackal is ever going to be able to deal with the units that Berbers have. It's still something.
Especially with castle is like going to be soon. 11 on. We have a castle now. Oh, he wants the castle so bad. He's even buying the last zone. Damn, he needs his castle.
I don't like this castle placement though. Like this should be like directly behind the woodline or something. This is a little. This is forward, but not like forward. That's a little indecisive again. Like a little hesitant.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Second cav armor coming in. We can definitely defend this. Jackal is then slipping back to full pikes, which is not going to do anything with all these scorpions out. I feel like it's starting to slip
I don't know what Hansa are supposed to do. I think the correct defense is monks and siege here, but there's no way we can transition towards something like that. Like, I think 2 or 3 mangonels and like a couple of monks is the only way to defend this right now, but
big pressure. The pikes are actually going to go in. There's no way.
These pikes are going to die in like one shot of all these scorpions. Yeah, and I think we realize that now.
Knight's going to clear the mangonels. Pikes actually get in because the scorpions are trying to shoot the knights, but now we're just under the castle.
That's a way better fight than he should ever be allowed to take here. That is crazy. I mean, we still lose the army, but that's a lot of pressure that has suddenly been relieved. The problem is Jackal's still struggling to get any sort of military on the field.
Yeah, does he have a stone? He actually doesn't. There's one stone.
Yeah, that one stone is fully denied now.
Wow, he has... Look at his entire side of the map. The only other stone he has is underneath Fennec's castle.
There's one stone he could potentially take, but that's relatively far away from his TC to the left. It's still like somewhat forward, towards the left side, the left TC, in front of that one. There's a little bit of stone left, but there's Imperial Age coming in for both players actually now. Jackal a good minute behind. Getting handcart behind this, and the Berbers look dominant in this position.
Yeah, I think
slowly but surely.
3 stables being added for Jackal, but I think Imp's going to hurt a lot more for him than Fennec Fox.
I mean, there isn't really that great of a target for Imperial Age for now, or Fennec Fox. Like, it's not like Jackal has a castle or like an essential position he could take out, but
yeah, we just kill all the buildings though.
Yeah, but if Berbers make it to the late game, then I don't see once again how Huns are going to deal with the units, especially because the unit you want to go for, you haven't massed a single one of it.
Yeah.
You only have 17 pikes in the field. That's really, really rough.
It's like, what can you do? He can't. Oh, we're going to TC the stone. That's kind of a lifeline, but he, like, once he starts going CA, then Fennec Fox will be like, yes, thank God. I can start making Camel Lecture. He wants Jackal to go CA. Or he just made food. Is it still Huggy vs Airbase? We're not sure. This game is...
I'm super unsure, actually. The TC to the left does go up, which is great, because the knights went there. And the TC is now shooting at the wrong knight, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, there's one composition that Jackal might try to play, which is Help plus Cavalier. And that's just a straight up dive comp in order to dive Siege.
Yeah.
And that's something, in this case, in this game, might actually work. That's a comp that's rarely good, but when it is, it can really dominate.
He's on the right getting dived, by the way. Sorry, just a lot of vills getting killed.
Oh, yeah,
Tons of vills getting killed.
Completely right. But there need to be some quick walls on that wood line. But, well, no, they don't, because we're just pulling away. We are answering, and both players going for Cavalier, which for the Huns against the Berbers I don't really like, because Berbers have the cheaper cavalry. Yeah. So the only way you can play this is if you pair this up with Help now. And you go Help Cavalier.
Expensive.
That's the only way to play this. Yes, this is help Cavalier or help Paladin. Yeah, I don't think we have the economy for Paladin, but help Cavalier is the only thing we can do here. And then we have to repeatedly dive the siege, and somehow have to find a way to make this to. I don't even know how you win this game from that point forward. Still.
Treb actually got taken down before the TC died, but it's one hit from death. But we can't afford a second one just yet. My Cavalier's in for both. Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, Hal is going to be a while. Oh, the raids again on the right. These raids are brutal. So many vills dying. Oh,
Yeah,
this is
Fennec
murdering.
Fox.
He's only just now noticed. Yikes. 26 vills dead.
We are pulling the Cavalier under the castle. Now a couple of pikes are joining in on the action. Still, like, the upgrades are better for Fennec Fox. The cavalry is cheaper for Fennec Fox.
Blue's dead. Look at these raids on the right are just getting murdered.
This is going to be an endless struggle for Blue. There's no mechanic he has to come back in this, really. Yeah, on the
Blue's
left
so dead.
TC is getting raided, and...
Oh, this is what Blue wants to be doing. Like, yeah, this is how Blue gets back in. Yellow's just like, how about I just do it to you? It's cheaper, nice. It's, oh.
Yeah.
Nah, 40, 50 vills dead, 96 to 65. Nah, this was a nice game, but it's kind of, it's just like a horrifying matchup. It's really nice drafting from Yellow,
yeah,
I think.
this was as close to a Civ win, I think, as we have seen in the tournament. And then if Huns have to go pikes in early Castle Age, you know something's going very wrong.
But I think, I don't know, am I hyping up Blue too much? You might agree, though. This is going to be a loss, same as game one, but I think Blue is still quite strong. This doesn't seem like a thump. This just seemed like a Civ choice.
It didn't feel like a stomp. It just feels like Fennec Fox gets the edge with either like a great early game or he gets the edge with a civilization, and he just capitalizes on it. Like it's just, there's one advantage, and Fennec Fox is just pressing that advantage against him right now.
I think these are pretty. They're either pretty strong players or very evenly matched elo players.
That's what I was about to say. Like there were some points in the set so far where I'm like, yeah, these two are both towards the bottom end, and then there were moments where like, yeah, these could be both pretty solid actually.
Yeah, no, I think they're both strong. I don't know, you could be right with Yellow being huggy again about the APM, two slow players. So when you're slow, but the decisions are like fairly good, like those kind of hints stronger.
Look at this. The 28 has the star because the other guy had 26.
I think these are. I don't know is one a wild card, but I could see you saying Yellow is huggy. I do agree these are stronger players though. But then watch, this is gonna be the reverse of me and Otter, where me and Otter thought that the higher elo players were like 1200s, where we're hyping these players up and they're gonna actually be super low elo.
There's only so many players that go so low in APM. I'm actually surprised that we have two of these here. Right, like that actually makes me struggle a little bit for the guessing part, because it's easy to throw Huggy behind that name, but well, who's the other one then?
Yeah, game 3. Come on, Jackal. It's not the last game. I believe fully in Jackal. He's been playing pretty well. We're on Canyon Lake, game 3. Is this Jackal's map? I didn't even check the draft. This is Canyon Lake Khmer versus Magyars. You think Khmer OP? I like this. I like this map. It's a very cool map. Let me check whose map this was.
I do like. This is actually Fennec Fox's map, which confuses me a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Maybe it was a map he had practiced, and then Fennec Fox just picked it. Like
that's a possibility in these drafts. Yes, 100%. Still, I do like Khmer. I'm not so sure on Magyars. Like, maybe this is a Magyars. Maybe confirms Ghost Rider. Okay, so one important characteristic of this map is that the woodlines are super exposed. It doesn't matter which one you take. Even if it's backwards, they're always going to be super far from the TC, and it's super hard to protect them, and you have to overextend with your villagers because you have to leave that elevation at some point.
Yeah, but the houses...
So a little bit of mobility with some like Khmer or Magyar scouts might be good. And also, Magyars could be playing Men-at-Arms. They get the free +1 that doesn't just apply to cavalry, that applies to Men-at-Arms too. So maybe it's a Men-at-Arms play for Fennec Fox. That being said, the one weakness of Khmer is to go heavy scouts in feudal age because they often skip the barracks, therefore not having spears in
Yes,
position.
I see that all the time.
So that might just be another very intelligent Civ pick here for Fennec Fox. And
I do think
yeah.
Fennec Fox is leading in drafting, or leading in, yeah, in the outside the game bit so far. He's getting pretty good picks.
And that is true. Very smart drafting and very smart approaches here, and we haven't seen that in that in that dimension in this tournament.
That's why I think
So
these
that's
are
really
stronger players. I'm willing, because it just keeps happening to me, to get completely surprised, and these are some of the lower players, but this does feel pretty strong.
I mean, the next thing that's important is will these players dock or not? There's always between 4 and 6 deep sea fish spots, so it's not always 5 like we see here. Like sometimes it's only 4, sometimes it's 6. It can be anywhere in between. Some players might just tend to skip water entirely, so I'm quite curious to see what we're going to, see here.
I think, I know, Jackal's definitely not going to skip water. We got 5 on wood. No, we both got 5 on wood. They're definitely going to go water.
How many did we put on? Did we put on food before we? Oh shit! I didn't check. That's a great tell sometimes.
They both are forward.
Oh, they both went 6. So that's not.
You
Ghost
mean
Rider.
like with the
no Ghost Rider, no Ghost Rider in this game.
The 5 on food thing?
The 5 on food. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't actually even think to check that. That's a good point. Oh, blue. Well, see the quick wall. We might get caught here on their dock. Are we watching blue? No, yellow's just gonna let it happen. Never mind. Dock's gonna go for both.
I'm gonna be gone for a minute. Oh, but I think you'll find on your own.
Oh, no worries. Blue is pushing the deer. We're not too concerned about the dock. This dock could have been actually pressured by Fennec Fox here, but it's gonna go up. No issues. So now we are both gonna dock. Ghost Rider could go 5 to cover for himself. Yeah, go 6 to throw off the scent, maybe. I love that. I wish if I was in a hidden community event, I would so try that. I would try and look like someone else, but it depends because you're also playing for money. You wanna win. I think yellow's winning this.
Oh yeah, that's one aspect we haven't really talked about. This is actually a $500 event.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think yellow's winning this. Who's winning this? Yeah, there was slightly earlier hit.
Yeah, that was like a millisecond, but it was like visible for a little while there. Jackal's fishing ships is still wide out in the open, not really doing anything. So,
oh no, the mentality. To be fair, he has actually had such a rough set.
Yeah,
no,
it feels
it's starting to hit.
Honestly, I can put myself in Jackal's shoes. Like in both games, you feel like, oh, just some things went a little different.
Yeah.
Like I could have and then it's game 3 and you just feel like everything's
that will be me.
You.
It's the 50-50. You're like, of course I lose the damn scout. Like, what else would happen in this set? It's so relatable. Oh, come on, Jackal. I believe.
Still a believer.
What was I going to say there? Oh yeah. I was going to say, if I was in this tournament, I would 100% do that stuff, but not at the cost of like losing this this set because it's for money.
Yeah, I know.
But for sure, I would be messing around, like throwing stuff in I wouldn't normally do.
I mean, the thing is, yeah, it is a 50-50, so it's kind of his fault. I do agree, but if it's a 50-50, by definition, it's luck, and it didn't go his way. So he's still allowed to be frustrated about it, I think. It was preventable, though, if that's what your point is. We do see preemptive walls for Jackal, which I do like. If we are expecting, like, Magias are always going to open some sort of, like, melee unit, so I don't mind walling this in. However, Fennec Fox spotting this now might decide against this and go for a range instead.
Oh, good point. Yeah, and similar to what we were saying earlier, no barracks being started for Khmer. Barracks is done for Magyar, but maybe we will get a... No spears. That happens. I do that so much. No, it's going to be Sable.
Sable coming up for the Magyar's player, which against Khmer, it makes a lot of sense.
It's going to be started for the center as well.
Oh yeah, that timing is everything on maps like this. I mean, some players just like to go for the 2 or 3 fishing ships in feudal age. They pay off very fast for themselves.
Yeah, you just let them die.
Let them die. And focus towards land, but we are late to land as well. And this is double bit horse, and this is double bit and horse color.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just going to let the water die.
Yeah, straight
100% we're
stable.
committed to let it die.
No, no. Well, he's
We're
gonna make
going
one
to fight
fire.
a little bit. Yeah,
That's
I
okay.
think
Like
let's just
you have the gold.
make him fight, right? Like
Yeah.
make him commit to water a little bit.
He might think you're gonna continue to produce, so he might add more.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all.
Just
I
make him
think
fight.
Blue is still playing very well. It's honestly surprising Blue isn't more tilted for how this set has gone, but he's still playing on. He's playing well. Let's see what we can get out of this. So Scouts production is already out the gate for Fennec here. We're going to our 4th Scout, and we're starting from 0 for Jackal. Oh, it's such a rough position because you're already fighting against Magyar Scouts. Oh, he cancelled. Wait, what? What happened? He cancelled the fire. I think a misclick happened. He cancelled the fire and then made a fishing ship. Jackal.
Oh, maybe he decided against it.
But then he made a fishing ship that I don't think he meant to.
Oh yeah, that's a misclick. Yeah, that's a misclick then. That's unfortunate.
He meant to. Maybe it's a hotkey thing. He might have accidentally made a demo.
Oh yeah,
although
true.
he could be.
Issues.
It could be a. Yeah, maybe he's gonna make. You know, think he's building up.
A bait. As a bait to make his opponent think that you're investing?
Yeah, that could be cool.
If that's intentional, that's smart. We do have the scouts kill a villager though. And now the Khmer scout, this doesn't feel good because as the Khmer player, yeah, like you're just behind because you have, right from the get-go, you have the worst scouts because Magyars will be ahead with the +1, like right from Feudal Age.
This blacksmith, do you think should maybe be a barracks? I don't know if we might scout our spears here.
I think the idea behind the blacksmith is to catch up in scout stats.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
I guess we're actually not that in danger from scouts right now. Like our wood is very safe until range starts being added into the mix.
The thing is, there's 7 Magyar scouts on the field, so that will be dangerous.
They're actually going to be breaking things.
We are going for armor here, which kind of compensates for the +1 attack the opponent's scouts have, which are now diving on the berries. That's a little causing a little bit of idle time, not too much, but still we have to be careful. There's an 8th scout on the way now. There are spears. I would like to see Fennec Fox to mix in a bunch more spears because the Khmer player does not have a barracks at home, which I think is a mistake in a scout fight. You should go for the barracks.
I think so.
That stable should be a barracks 100%.
Also, Jackal is full feudal and did make a fire actually in the end. So the fire is in that dock.
Double stable. That's Spaz confirmed. Well, no, Spaz usually goes double stable right away, so it's not him.
The market being added at home. I mean, it's not like Fennec has gotten, you know, like the eco kills there. I think one Vil died and the rest of it was fishing ships. So it's not.
Yeah, I think the fishing ships died and one Vil died.
No, 2 Vils actually did die.
If Magyars go for a couple more spears, Jackal is in big trouble, but unfortunately he doesn't. Fennec Fox is more focused towards Castle Age, it seems. I mean, which makes sense. Like you have to lead. You've killed a villager. You have to lead on water. You don't have to go for the kill. You can just chill right now because you're economically ahead anyway.
Yeah, Jackal going forging as well. Wants to fight this. What are we doing with these scouts?
Fennec wants to go up now.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. I mean, he's very far from Castle Age, but like ecos are still fine. The fish is the only problem, but Fennec Fox is only 2 fishing ships.
Oh, we're going for forging now. We have forging now for Jackal and bloodlines. This is Feudal Age.
Holy, yeah, we gotta get a movement.
This game will be decided in the next 5 minutes. Fennec Fox is going to hit Castle Age, and Jackal has to win with Feudal. And
yeah, he has to go now.
Double stable scouts. He's fighting a little bit on the water now, trying to kill the fish. Makes a decent job of it. He killed 2 fishing ships there. That's kind of nice. That's good value for 1 fire, but the fish would have ran out eventually, so not the biggest loss for Fennec Fox. And yeah, we are massing the scouts. There will be 1 big fight. There will be 1 big push by Jackal, and if that works, he might be still in. However...
Let's go. Here comes the scouts. Come on, Jackal. Oh, look at the walls, though. The full wood line is walled in for Fennec Fox in the meantime. That's pretty nice.
Yes, and everything else is kind of close to the TC, so there's not that much you can kill here, so... Maybe you just dive the woodline though, you just break the houses or something. Okay, this is Jackal's last stand in this tournament.
Yeah, armor's about to hit as well.
For the army, you have to engage on the army. You have to engage on the army. Your army is better right now.
Now the stats are the same, but we have 1 extra scout, but the spears are on the way. We gotta get ready to pull back.
Yeah, the 2 spears will make all the difference here. We do have armor ahead for Jackal because the Magyar player also has bloodlines. And for no, the armor's in for
No, the
Magyars
armor,
actually.
yeah,
Sorry, my
they
bad.
just got armor. It just hit there a second ago.
So we're not even that ahead in units and
Like
quality
have
in units.
instantly.
Yeah, this is over now. I'm sorry to say, but this is the first game in the set. Even though we hoped it would go differently, this looks really dominant and a
Yeah.
way better approach to this map.
Gonna try and snipe some vills, but like Cav with the Magyar 3, oh my god, like the stats on these scouts are just gonna be so ridiculous. Like Cav's in, second armor's in, we got free second attack, like we can't compete anymore. We don't even have a barracks, like. Yeah, he's seeing that the woodline is full walled, I bet. Like Jackal knows the writing's been on the wall. Damn. Again, I have to say, not horrendous, pretty well played from Jackal. Fennec was just like out, like in a world league of his own. He was so
Yeah, he
for the
was
set.
outmaneuvering him in terms of civs, in terms of approaches. Like he was just on top of his opponent the entire time.
I think these are two strong players. Yeah, he's gonna call it. Wow. Yeah, Jackal says not my day. I agree, Jackal. I think played well. I think this was two strong players, but Fennec, dude, was just on it today.
Not my day. Okay, that's interesting. That is
Yeah, Fox played this.
You're looking to speculate.
Who would say not my day? Yeah.
Especially in caps, or maybe the caps was unintended. Who knows?
I do that sometimes. I don't know anyone else. I have caps lock as like select all army on screen, so sometimes I accidentally scream in the chat. It does happen. Damn. I wanted a fourth game. Jackal. Fennec Fox just was too strong today. He was so sharp.
Another very, very dominant day for our winners here. There's one thing though. We will see Sandfish versus Fennec Fox in the quarterfinals, and that seems to be a that seems to be a clash of titans, if you ask me.
That would be really good. I actually would have to give it to Fennec Fox, I think, because Jackal seems.
I'm not so sure.
You think? Because I think Jackal was stronger than Antelope, but Fennec Fox was just at every moment, yes, one step ahead.
That is true. And still, the APM for both players not so high.
Yeah, this is